Hey everybody, welcome back to Out of Ore. Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by the channel. We are at Forest Hills here today. We're going to save our audio um, for our machinery. We're going to queue up some floors here. Looks like we got a couple. Let's go ahead and queue up some more. Alright, so let's go down and look at some of the upgrades we've made to the base down here. We're going to continue to improve as we progress. Money's not an issue anymore, so we're going to keep working on it here. So we've got this all laid out over here. Starting to get into some big ore pockets over here. This looks like needs blasted. We do got to be careful over here still. Obviously we could drop down. But we got our new conveyor system installed. And then also I buried the power, which I do like having the power buried. Also, I added a few lights. The porta potty I think was another episode ago, but this is kind of our parking area for our equipment. I've got everything spread out right now. So this is the area that I updated recently since the last episode. So I built a power shack. We got a couple hoppers here. We got some conveyor here. We got a hopper here. And we got like 4 hoppers here. We got it going up, feeding right back into the same one that we're already feeding in from the other side. So I do want to start going this way again, just for shits and giggles. There's really no need to go this way, but I want to open this up a little bit, especially this direction, and then this direction. Here's some ore here as well. Need to get. We don't want Dramite. We need to go ahead and blast this one. Need to get a couple RDXs here and go ahead and blast this real quick because this is solid. Start off with a bang here. There we go. Break that up. I was thinking about getting one of the small, this one here, for over here. We already had one. I sold it. Now, you figure out, let me know how this gets dropped in with a helicopter. Technically, we should be driving it in. Whenever you bring a vehicle in, it's going to come in with low fuel. So we should have just brought it up here anyway. We should have just brought it in and then got fuel right off the rip. we'll use this smaller one over here to get this tight space cleared out a little bit. We'll get turned around here. Let's go ahead and get a GPS on it. Probably the easiest way is just type it in. Go to your I for inventory. Install it in one of your open slots. Wall this side up. We're going to put the mesh up there most of the time. We're going to start using the mesh. Play around over here for a bit, and then we'll head on over to the other side. We'll use the big loader. Once we get this cleared out, I'll just park this. I'll try to stop selling stuff. That way, if I need it later, I'm not just selling it and buying it back. Seems to be the common theme right now. As we get this pulled out, we'll be able to put the bigger loader over here. wall to the other. One little mistake's going to make a big hole there now. So I went too far with it. I don't mind a small downward tilt. Again, that was too much. That's what happens. Alright, we'll slowly get this together over here. Drop that in there. Let's go over here and move some volume. Right away here, it won't take too long to really move a lot of stuff fairly quickly. You can see now we got dirt coming out the other side over there. Couple scoops out of here. Now we can drop these right on this conveyor. That conveyor is not going to be able to handle the volume that a hopper can handle. See, we already got material moving through here. scoops over this way. Scoops over this side here. Sure we get us a little bit of pay dirt and some ore. I'm on the wrong button finger today. I can't get the right buttons going here. I'm on the keyboard, which is exhausting, but I've tried to set up a controller. I had no luck with that. I couldn't get the biggest problem with the controller that I was having was the camera angles. I don't know, I was struggling, so. Guys, I'm not very good with technology, so I apologize. I do appreciate the feedback on stuff, but I struggle to figure stuff out for sure. It's not from lack of trying. So, I mean, it's just, I probably need a better mic. Been having some audio issues lately. The volume was kind of turned down a little bit on it. I did turn the volume back up, but also I think it might be sometimes late at night. Maybe I'm just talking softly. Just not thinking about it. So, can we drive through this? I don't even know if we're going to fit. Over here, I'm not super concerned about the angle as much because I want it tipping down. little sketchy. Let's head back here. Do a couple more scoops over here. Plenty of room to dig. Plenty of room to dig. All right. This is still processing. Let's go over here to the other side. I should be driving the truck around over here. You know, from dig site to dig site. Got some kind of goodies there. I'm not sure what they are. Grab a couple scoops this direction. Probably wasting material when I'm doing that like that. Alright, the other side should be processed. Let's go. Oh, the other side's still processing. Let's go up here and we'll move some dirt up to the other side up here, since that's still processing. With those conveyors being that close, I need to walk over here and take the fuel truck back. We'll get us some scoops over here while we're waiting. And what we can do while we're waiting for the, we'll go ahead, let's go ahead and run this back. And then we'll just walk back over and grab the truck. Still haven't finished the paving. A little skinny. Not a big fan. I'm sure they'll make it better. Or it could be my fault, instead of blaming them. Alright. We're still processing dirt over here. One of the things I want to do down here is add lights. So I kind of left that out. We did get the lights added over here. There we go. Now we got some floors. We'll walk back over here. I almost want to buy another big loader for down here, so I'm not even moving these back and forth. I mean, the money's not a problem. There's really no reason to save it. I also want to bury these electric. I haven't done that yet. Maybe we'll wait on digging this side till I do that, just because you clip through it. Let's get us a couple more scoops here, then we'll go check. Keep working around this pole here, or this power. Also need to build something to get up there and grab our stuff on this side. Whoa, I think our loader's half go here. He was climbing up the side of the mountain. Almost like you need 4 hoppers. I don't know why I don't do it. This loader is so huge. It's massive. It's massive. There's some regular dirt up top there, but that I could probably reach, but it's pretty worthless. It's kind of annoying me hanging over there, but This thing's not got a lot in it, right? It's already processed. Better make sure the brake is set. All right. So this side, as you can see to that far right, it's still processing. We moved a lot of material in a very short amount of time. And processing dirt and making stuff. As you can see, it's now stopped. But that's how you get that XP. One of the things I'd like to do a little better is base design. I got my stuff kind of spread out a little too much. There are definitely ways to tighten it up and kind of make everything come out one side so that you're not running around as much as I do. Decent amount of stuff here. I'm going to sell all this asphalt at some point. I'm just going to leave it in there for now. Now these are the gravels that we're getting. Take one of those for now. We'll leave a couple stacks in there. We could go ahead and take those. Drop off our gravel. Queue up some cement. Right now we probably will use some more concrete blocks. I'm just going to do 25 for now. We also want to drop off. Let's see if we got space for there's room here, so let's do $9.99 diamonds. That took all of our diamond ore, which is great. We got any space here? All right, we got some space here. Rubies. Okay, we got all of our rubies done. At least in the processor, not done per se. Back here. Check all this stuff here. We got some gold. We got some dirt. We're going to leave that dirt in there for now. Oh, we got more rubies and diamonds, of course. I Forgot about that. Alright, we'll leave that dirt in there. We'll sell it as well later. Got a little bit of lithium. A little bit of silver. A little bit of copper. And 100 steel sheets. Copper, more lithium, and a little bit more silver. Some iron bars, some aluminum, some copper bars, lithium bars, and silver bars. Okay, now we're going to run our stuff through the bar maker here. We got 3 separate facilities up here. Right now we're only going to use these 2. So this side is your soft metals. So this will be our gold, lithium, copper, silver. We'll run that through. It'll take a minute. This side will be, we can run this little bit of iron through, aluminum, silicon. Alright, we need to go over and queue up these rubies and diamonds real quick. Drop off our beams and our steel sheets. So you can cancel these smaller ones like this, and we could just queue up and now we got rid of all of our stuff, but you can always do that if you start getting tight on space. Steel beams, steel sheets. I didn't grab any of our finished diamonds or rubies at this time. There's nothing coming in, so you can tell it's done that way. What's nice about this one is when you add iron, you get steel, but you save on. You're not using a coal. You're not using a coal, which saves you. Alright, looks like we got another stack there. We're saving up for a big payday. We got 2 stacks of iron ore, which we really don't need. I'm just saving up these. I don't know what they're going to be used for, so I'm not sure. Continue to clean up some of this over here. Not sure what that is. It might be iron. There's a big hole here. Looked like it just glitched out. Looks like it's not an actual hole, but there for a second I seen a big hole, so wrong button. Also, hindsight on this, I should have just did hoppers all the way across the full length. There was no need not to use hoppers all the way. Not sure what the thought process was. Not sure what the thought process was. Just every once in a while move dirt, every once in a while clean up. Just break it up for yourself. I want to get that. another thing you can do, now it's not super productive, or at least I don't think it is. It might be in the right situation. But you can take above these hoppers, for example, so what you can do is, if we look, there's a steady supply coming in right now, around 200, but we can blow this up. We will get material in there. Now, it wasn't a lot, but it it does kind of push your ceiling up a little bit. The only reason I worry about the ceiling is for the camera. So if you're playing by yourself or whatever, obviously you're not concerned about the camera. I'm trying to look at different things. The camera kind of can be glitchy with the lower ceiling. So this lift is not bad because it's a higher ceiling. So. All right. Side's a little rough. Not a very good scoop for sure. not the size of the scoop, it's the motion. I mean, it's the precision. So this one pretty much keeps up with that small bucket. It looks like we're getting back up to solid rock there. We got 11,000 in there. Alright, so same thing over here. I don't think I've got all this cleaned up yet. These are the smaller ones too. But, you know, let's move here. can see, we did cause a little bit of missage here. And here. And if you look, this conveyor's kind of filled in now. I don't like it. It's still working, but I don't like it. I don't want to fix it until, well, we might be able to. Looks like it's still running, but see, this is why I don't like to drop stuff right on conveyors. This is what happens. I see people doing it. I just don't have luck with it. Now, probably the easiest way is just to Dynamex this. It won't hurt your equipment. This was all cleared out. It wasn't like this. It deletes everything. It's not going to hurt any of your conveyors. Again, that's why I don't drop it. I like to drop it on hoppers. Guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me today as always. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you click that notification bell, it'll let you know when I post a new video. I have slowed down a little bit with the videos. Unfortunately, I'm working a lot more. I try to do the best I can to do one a day minimum. I was trying to do 2 a day there for a while, but I've got a little bit behind, so I do apologize for that. Don't forget to check out the other things on the channel. There's some, if you're interested. I'm also thinking about playing some Gold Rush on console. Since I've been getting back into this mining game, thought that might be kind of cool to play around with. This right now, by far, is my #1 game that I'm enjoying. With the new updates and all that. I mean, they're talking about bringing in trains. I mean, it's just insane. So we're going to keep rolling with this. I do appreciate the support. Until next time, have fun mining or digging that dirt, and I will catch you next time. I'm out of here.